feel a energy on my like back,
Mm.
like left lung
Uh-huh.
area, and kind of near my liver.
Allow it to become physical right before you. Now, what does it look like?
It's like a spirally shaped black smoke kind of
Mhm.
a thing.
What does that represent?
Like darkness getting its claws into me.
Mm-hmm. Where did this darkness come from? Did it come from a different dimension or did it come from life circumstances? No, now.
Another dimension,
Mm-hmm. Which one?
the fourth dimension,
Mm-hmm. And why?
to bring fear, uncertainty, and doubt, to
Mm-hmm.
keep me from achieving my true purpose.
Are you able to get a closer look at this entity? Has it morphed into anything other than the dark smoke?
Black snake,
Mm-hmm. Does this entity talk? Am I allowed to talk to this entity that is a black snake? I want you to make yourself known and tell me exactly where you came from. What's your name, entity?
Sybaris,
Sivers. And why are you here with Justin? Why are you here?
he is a divine entity to feed off of.
Who told you that?
I saw for myself.
Mm-hmm. And what are you taking from him when you feed off of him?
His life force, his
Mm-hmm.
potentiality.
Why don't you have your own life force and potentiality?
It was taken from me.
Mhm. Who took that from you?
Other beings,
Mm-hmm. Higher dimensional or lower dimensional?
lower dimensional.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to ask you a few questions, Debris, and I want you to be completely honest because I'm going to help you. But first, I need you to release Justin. What troubles have you been causing in his life as you have been taking his life force energy?
I've been sabotaging his progress.
Mm-hmm. Are you fearful that if he gets to where he wants to be, then the energy will be different and you will no longer be able to feast on such a high vibing energy? Is that it?
Yes, if he reaches a certain vibration, I'll no longer be able to feed off of him.
Mm-hmm. Do you represent the negative aspect of why his Kundalini energy has not risen?
Yes,
Were you the voice that told him his third eye was not ready to open?
yes,
Are you also responsible for his breakouts and acne on his face?
yes.
What part of the body are you feasting off of? Let me know now.
his sacral chakra.
And earlier you were attached to the lungs when we first saw you.
Yes.
And what part of the sacral chakra? Why are you attracted to that? What is it providing to you at this moment?
Huge bursts of energy whenever he has sex or masturbates.
So, would you be equivalent to a sex demon, succubus spirit?
Yes.
And what would happen if Justin refrained from sexual acts? How would that affect you?
I would wither and die
Mm-hmm.
or find another host.
Mm-hmm. And are you present when Justin and his wife makes love as well?
Yes.
And how did you first get attached to Justin?
When he did mushrooms.
How did you do that? Through the mushrooms?
He left his body and I inserted myself.
And how does Justin doing yoga every day affect you?
He abstains from having sex uh, as much as he would normally. He's trying to clear out the negative energy, heals energy from his sacral chakra. He moves it into other chakras.
Yet he does the yoga and yet you are still around. Is the yoga providing a more lush environment for you to feed off of him?
Yes.
In what way?
He's building the energies. For me to feed off of.
Do you guys do this to all yogis?
No,
So why Justin? What is it about him?
I inserted myself before he started.
Do you and entities of your kind, do you do this a lot when people take these mushrooms and ayahuasca and different psychedelics?
Sometimes.
Have you been assigned to Justin's soul in any way? Do you have a contract to be here?
Yes.
And who did you make this contract with?
With him.
How so?
I was to be a deterrent in his ascension, a blockage.
So are you saying that Justin's soul made this contract with you so that he would have more difficulty in this life to evolve?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
It would have been too easy for him
Mm-hmm.
otherwise.
Well, as you know, I am the one that removes entities. How do you feel about that?
I have served my purpose.
And as you know, I love all life forms. But as you know that Justin has come here today to be healed and to open his third eye, and that's exactly what will happen And so now you have to leave. What I want you to do before you go, I want you to pick up every single thing, every energy, every frequency, every vibration, every object that you left behind in his body and around his body in his auric field. Go ahead and pick up everything. And Justin, I want you to take a look at it and see what he's gathering along with him as he prepares to leave. Are you seeing anything that he's gathering and taking with him?
Mm-hmm.
And what would that be?
The spot around the liver that was giving me
Mm-hmm.
issues, or was like a dark energy there or something.
Mm-hmm. We're going to remove that. Sybaris, I'm going to give you a sack. You're going to gather up all these things. So right now we're going to put that spot that you put around Justin's liver in that sack now. I'm going to remove that from his body, from his auric field. Sybaris, go ahead and put that in the sack. And what else is he taking with him?
His spirally self, his claws that he's dug into me.
Mm-hmm. We are removing that. We're detaching these claws, these spirally claws. We're removing that from your soul essence, from the record of your soul, from the template of your soul. And we are ending this contract because you are an enlightened one. And you will know your power today, Justin. We are removing it and placing those claws into the sack. And what else is he removing and taking with him?
Any other remnants that don't belong.
Mm-hmm. We're checking with our guides and our ancestors, and Justin, take account and scan the emotional body again and make sure he has everything. Looking at all the empty spaces, all the dark spaces, bringing in a light right now so you can see deeper inside of your emotional body. And I'm going to make sure all of that is clear. Does he have everything?
I'm still waiting for him to
Mm-hmm.
pack up the rest of his stuff.
Okay, let's just sit here. And we will allow this succubus spirit, we allow this contract to end. I, myself, Tahirah, Mother of the Ages, and Justin, we are in agreement that this contract ends today, that you are no longer needed, that you will get returned back to sender, that you will remove everything, every part of your essence, all of your fear and anger and resentment, and making him feel unbalanced. All of this leaves and all of this gets packed up. We will only allow the joys of the heart to dwell within this body, which is joy, happiness, love, care, safety, and protection. Sybaris, do you have all of your things?
Yes.
Justin, take a double look around. Does he have all of his things?
Yes.
Okay, closing up that sack. As of today, under the sound of my voice, this contract ends and you are getting returned back to sender. You are no longer part of Justin's contract to be here. You're no longer part of the record of his soul. You can no longer interfere with him and his marriage when he's making love with his wife. You have been banished from this part of the world, of the dimensions of time. You have been banished, and you need to flee now and never return. And take a deep breath in, Justin, as Sybaris gets all of his things, his sack, and release. He's gone. Release. He's done. Release. 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 You will never, you will never come back as long as I have breath in any dimension of time. He will always be protected by me. His soul essence will always be protected by source. Take a look around now, Justin. Has he gone?